Hey there, science fans. Welcome to another exciting journey into the wonders of the human body. Bill Nye here, and today we're diving into the incredible world of your immune system. It's one of the most fascinating and complex systems in your body. It's a complex network of cells and proteins that work tirelessly to keep you healthy. These tiny warriors are always on the lookout for invaders. One of its most fascinating components is the complement system, a group of over 30 proteins that act like a rapid response team against invaders. They are always on standby, ready to leap into action. These complement proteins circulate in your blood and tissues, just waiting for a signal to spring into action. They are like the body's own emergency responders. Once activated, they unleash a cascade of events, each step amplifying the next to neutralize threats. This process is incredibly efficient and precise. Think of it like a domino effect, where one domino toppling triggers a chain reaction. Each step is crucial in ensuring the threat is completely neutralized. The complement system is a critical part of your innate immune response, meaning it's ready to go from day one. It's your body's first line of defense. It doesn't need prior exposure to a specific threat to be effective. This makes it incredibly versatile and always prepared. Whether it's bacteria, viruses, or other foreign particles, the complement system is on the front lines, ready to defend. It's like having a personal army always on guard, ensuring your health and safety. One of the key functions of the complement system is opsonization, which is a fancy way of saying making things easier to eat. Imagine you're a macrophage, a type of white blood cell that gobbles up invaders. Sometimes it can be tricky to grab onto those slippery bacteria or viruses. That's where the complement system comes in. Certain complement proteins, like C3b, act like sticky notes. They attach to the surface of the invaders, effectively tagging them for destruction. These tags act as beacons, making it much easier for macrophages and other phagocytic cells to recognize and engulf the invaders. Opsonization is like putting a giant "Eat me" sign on the invaders, ensuring they don't escape the clutches of our immune cells. It's a crucial step in clearing infections and keeping your body healthy. When it comes to fighting infections, teamwork is key. The complement system plays a vital role in summoning reinforcements to the site of an invasion. This process is called chemotaxis, and it involves attracting immune cells like macrophages and neutrophils to the area where they're needed most. Certain complement proteins, like C5a, act as powerful chemoattractants. They diffuse away from the site of complement activation, creating a concentration gradient. Immune cells follow this gradient, moving from areas of low concentration to areas of high concentration, like sharks zeroing in on their prey. This targeted recruitment of immune cells ensures a swift and effective response to the invasion. It's like sending out a distress signal that guides our immune warriors directly to the battlefield. Sometimes a direct attack is the best defense. The complement system possesses a powerful weapon in its arsenal, the ability to directly destroy invaders through a process called lysis. This involves creating holes in the cell membranes of bacteria, viruses, and other foreign cells, causing them to burst open. The key player in this process is a group of complement proteins that assemble into a structure called the membrane attack complex, or MAC for short. It's a formidable weapon that punches holes in the enemy's defenses, leading to their demise. Lysis is a highly effective way to neutralize threats, preventing them from causing further harm. It's like popping a balloon, instantly deflating the invader and rendering it harmless. Section 5, clumping antigens, sticking together to fight back. Remember those sticky complement proteins we talked about earlier? Well, they have another trick up their sleeve. They can also bind to antigens, which are molecules found on the surface of invaders. When multiple complement proteins bind to these antigens, it causes the invaders to clump together in a process called agglutination. Now, you might be wondering, why is clumping a good thing? Well, it makes it much harder for the invaders to move around and spread. Think of it like tying the shoelaces of several people together. It's going to slow them down. This clumping also makes it easier for phagocytic cells to engulf multiple invaders at once, increasing the efficiency of our immune response. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Section 6, viral interference, messing with the enemy's plans. Viruses are sneaky little things. They try to hijack our cells, turning them into virus-making factories. But the complement system has a way to interfere with their plans. Complement proteins can bind to the surface of viruses, blocking them from attaching to and infecting our cells. It's like putting up a keep out sign, preventing the virus from gaining entry. This viral interference can significantly reduce the spread of viral infections, giving our immune system a fighting chance to eliminate the threat. It's a crucial defense mechanism against these microscopic invaders. Section 7. Where do these complement proteins come from? You might be wondering, where do these amazing complement proteins come from? Well, most of them are produced by the liver, a vital organ that plays a central role in our metabolism and immune system. And from the liver, complement proteins are released into the bloodstream, where they circulate in an inactive form, ready to be activated when needed. It's like having a reserve army of defenders, always on standby. Section 8. 3 pathways to activation, ready for anything. The human immune system is a marvel of biological engineering designed to protect us from countless threats. The complement system is incredibly versatile. It acts as a crucial part of our innate immune defense, working tirelessly to keep us safe. It can be activated through 3 main pathways: the classical pathway, the alternative pathway, and the lectin pathway. Each of these pathways plays a unique role in identifying and neutralizing threats. Each pathway has a different trigger, ensuring that the complement system is ready to respond to a wide range of threats, from bacteria and viruses to fungi and parasites. This diversity in activation mechanisms ensures that no matter the type of invader, the complement system can mount an effective defense. The classical pathway is activated when antibodies, which are proteins produced by our adaptive immune system, bind to antigens on the surface of invaders. This binding acts as a signal, marking the invaders for destruction. These antibodies are like the body's own personalized defense agents, each designed to target specific threats. When they bind to antigens, they effectively tag the invaders, making it easier for the immune system to recognize and eliminate them. It's like calling in the cavalry after the initial attack. The alternative pathway, on the other hand, is triggered directly by the presence of certain molecules found on the surface of invaders. This pathway doesn't rely on antibodies. Instead, it recognizes patterns and structures that are common to many pathogens, allowing for a rapid response. It's a more immediate response, like setting off an alarm as soon as an intruder is detected. This ensures that the body can react swiftly to potential threats. Finally, the lectin pathway is activated when lectins, which are proteins that bind to sugars, recognize specific carbohydrate patterns on the surface of invaders. These carbohydrate patterns act like unique identifiers, allowing the immune system to distinguish between friend and foe. It's like having a security system that can identify intruders based on their unique fingerprints. This pathway adds another layer of specificity to the immune response. By recognizing these unique patterns, the lectin pathway ensures that even the most elusive invaders are detected and dealt with. It's like having a security system that can identify intruders based on their unique fingerprints. These 3 pathways ensure that the complement system is always on high alert, ready to defend against any invasion. This multifaceted approach is what makes our immune system so effective. With these pathways working in harmony, our bodies are equipped to handle a vast array of threats, keeping us healthy and safe. Section 9. The Mighty Mac Attack, a closer look at cell lysis. This fascinating process is a crucial part of our immune defense. Now let's take a closer look at the membrane attack complex, or MAC, a key player in this process. The MAC is often referred to as the complement system's weapon of mass destruction. As mentioned earlier, the MAC is responsible for lysing invaders, effectively neutralizing them. It does this by blowing holes in their cell membranes, causing them to burst open. The formation of the MAC is a carefully orchestrated process involving multiple steps and precise interactions. It involves a cascade of complement protein interactions, each step crucial for the next. It all starts with the activation of complement protein C5, a pivotal moment in the process. This protein then cleaves into 2 smaller proteins, C5a and C5b, each with its own role. C5b then recruits other complement proteins, including C6, C7, C8, and multiple copies of C9 to form the MAC. This complex inserts itself into the cell membrane of the invader, embedding deeply. It creates a pore or channel, a critical breach in the cell's defenses. This pore disrupts the osmotic balance of the cell, a fatal disturbance. As a result, water rushes in and ions leak out, leading to swelling. The cell swells up like a balloon and eventually bursts, effectively neutralizing the threat. This is how our immune system keeps us safe. Section 10, keeping things in check. The importance of regulation. While the complement system is a powerful weapon against invaders, it's crucial to keep it in check. Uncontrolled activation of the complement system can lead to damage to our own tissues, a condition known as autoimmunity. To prevent this, our bodies have several regulatory mechanisms in place that tightly control complement activation. These mechanisms include proteins that inhibit complement protein interactions, break down complement proteins, and protect our own cells from complement attack. This delicate balance between activation and regulation ensures that the complement system effectively eliminates threats without harming our own bodies. It's a testament to the incredible complexity and elegance of our immune system.